let's first address the big elephant in the room. Why would you be starting a rabbit farm right now? Okay, because across the African continent and across the world, we see that the rabbit business is picking up and more people are embracing eating rabbit meat. So when you are into rabbit meat production, you have a huge market to tap into and make some money. So that's one reason why you should be starting a rabbit farm right now. The second reason why you should be raising rabbits is this what you see here. This is rabbit droppings. So this rabbit droppings is the best manure that you can collect. And this is organic, so you can be able to sell this manure to farmers growing vegetables and you get money. And this is on high demand because more and more people want to eat organic foods. So people are embracing using this organic manure and there's really good market for it. You cannot talk about rabbit droppings without talking about rabbit urine. These jerrycans which you see here have rabbit urine. Basically all we do is we collect it through these water gutters like you can see, and then the urine collects in this container here, and this makes perfect fertilizer and pesticide. And this is also on high demand. People are really looking for it. People who don't want to use these chemicals on their crops, they are really into looking for options which are organic, and rabbit urine is among the best. So you're going to have very many people coming to you to buy this rabbit urine. The other reason is that you can sell rabbits for breeders. So new farmers who want to join rabbit farming are looking for good breeds of rabbits, and you are able to tap into that. Right now, more and more people are embracing raising rabbits for these kind of reasons that we are discussing. So you're going to have to you and getting these bunnies from you. And by doing that, you will be getting a bit of money. You can also offer services like cage construction, as you see that rabbits are kept in cages. And this has to be built by people who have experience in rabbit farming. So this is a service that you can sell to new farmers and you will be making a lot of money from it. You can also be selling accessories like rabbit nipples for watering and automatic water systems. You can be selling clay feeders used for rabbits for feeding. You can also be selling nest boxes for bunnies to deliver in, and these can easily be made after acquiring a little training, and you are able to make money from all these things. You can also sell rabbit meat, and this is another virgin industry that you can tap into. People now want to eat lean meat. People are embracing eating white meat, and rabbit is one of the best white meat that you can find. So you can be able to process your rabbits and sell the meat to restaurants, to individuals, to your neighbors, and for yourself also to eat clean meat. So that is another reason why you should be starting a rabbit farm. You can sell breeds, like you see for us here on the farm. We have these huge breeds, and we are breeders, so we are able to sell rabbits to starting farmers. Now that we have looked at the benefits of rabbit farming and why you should be joining the venture, let's look at what you need to actually start a farm. So the number one thing that you will need to start a rabbit farm is passion. You must have the passion for these animals to be able to be successful in raising them. Like any other venture, if you don't have the passion, it's most likely that you're going to give up because it's not a smooth ride. Rabbit farming has a few challenges, but if you have the passion for it, you can always surpass those challenges. Once you check that checkbox for passion, then you are good to proceed to the next point, and this is to have land. Rabbit can be done in a small space, but you need that small space to be able to start. You can maximize by having a 3-tier cage system like you see us here running. We have a 3-tier cage system which maximizes our land. We have quite not so big land, but we are able to accommodate a lot of bunnies in here. You need to put up cages like these ones you see here. And also you will need to put up a shade. Like you can see, we have a shade so that the bunnies are protected from severe weather. That is rain, which comes with coldness. And the cold is the #1 killer of little bunnies. So if you put up a shade like we have here, you're not going to be having issues. The shade should be well ventilated to ensure that there is free flow of air in the structure. Like you see here, we have it open. And when you look also over this other side, you see that there's that space that has been left out to allow ventilation. Ventilation is key because the rabbit urine is corrosive and has ammonia, has high concentration of ammonia. So if you don't provide avenues of that ammonia leaving your structure, then it's going to accumulate in the structure, and then you're going to have your rabbits sneezing. And some people call it a disease that rabbit snuffles, but this is basically as a result of having a lot of ammonia gas in the farm. So ensure that you put ventilation to ensure that the ammonia gas can be carried away by free flow of air. So what breeds should you start with when starting your farm? Of course, on our top recommendation, the #1 will be the New Zealand White. This is the rabbit which you're seeing here. It's all white with pink eyes. Okay, this one has a good mothering ability. They can give birth to many babies, and they also survive a lot of bunnies. Like you can see, these ones are nearing weaning, but you see that the bunnies are doing well and the mother is taking care of them. But however, if you have never reared a rabbit, we advise that you start with little bunnies. So little bunnies, I mean like this size. I don't mean these ones which have just been weaned off, because those also will have issues. And especially if you're just a beginner and you've never taken care of a rabbit, it's not a good idea to start with the bunnies which are like 2 months, because those always have issues. So start with bunnies which are like of this size, 4 months at least, so that you have 2 months to be with the bunnies before you can breed them. That way you're kind of learning how to take care of rabbits, and you should be doing it with at least older bunnies than the newborns, which if you just buy ready to breed. If you have ever reared a rabbit and you know a little bit of how to take care of a bunny, you can start with ready to breed. That is about at 6 months. Another breed to start with is the chinchillas. The chinchillas come in 2 colors, common colors. That is the American chinchilla. This is the brown. It also comes in gray. And the other thing to note is, if you're starting out with ready to breed bunnies, start with big animals like this one you see. It's only these big animals that are able to give you big bunnies. A checkered giant is also another choice that you can go with. How do you know a checkered giant? The checkered giant, the original checkered giant, is going to have two butterflies on the mouth, like you can see in this one. So this is a very good one, and this is so sweet. It's a nice one to start with if you're going to be breeding for meat, and also if you're just going to be a breeder to breed rabbits for other farmers. If you're into rabbit for fur, then you should look at rabbits like the Angoras, because those have a lot of fur. You can also look at the New Zealand white. New Zealand white is also not bad. It being with all white fur that can be dyed in any color is perfect for the ones who want to be in the business of harvesting the fur and the skin. Guys, if you have any questions that you would like to ask about rabbit farming, please put them in the comment section below. We will try our best to answer everyone that put their question in the comment. And then maybe before we end this video, what should you be feeding your bunnies? You should be feeding your bunnies 80% hay. And this hay can be Chloris Guyana, can be stag grass, can be orchard grass, can be alfalfa. The hay is good for the rabbit's gut because it gives it fiber. And then if you're going to, if you're planning to do this business, you should raise your rabbits in cages. Cages should be self-cleaning. By self-cleaning, we mean that it should have a mesh and the droppings and the urine fall through, and you collect the droppings from a collection center which you will have put underneath the cage, and then you mount a gutter for collecting the urine and directing it into a container which you will have put so that you are able to harvest these items and sell them for manure, for the droppings. The urine also works as a manure, and it also works as a pesticide. If you're using the rabbit manure as a pesticide, you are going to mix it in the ratio of 1:1, 1 liter of rabbit urine to 1 liter of 1 liter of water. If you're going to use it as a manure, you're going to do it in a ratio of 3:1. So 1 liter of rabbit urine, 3 liters of water, and you are able to spray it on your vegetables or your plants, and you are going to have the best results. So that's it, guys. For us, we have a huge farm which we have here going on, and this should serve as a motivation to you to start, because there's a lot of potential in this business, and we have achieved a lot of stuff from rearing these rabbits. Please make sure you have the passion to start. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. If this is your first time coming across our content, we create content about rabbit farming, guinea pigs, quails, chicken, turkeys, and we upload videos weekly on the channel. So please be sure to subscribe. See you in the next video.